Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiki. I really just got out of the car and got back in just to make it look cool. On a real note, we are here to talk about something serious today. I took some little notes, but we have a problem, and that is being an introverted Black girl with anxiety. My whole life I have been pretty introverted, pretty shy, and it really wasn't shyness, it was anxiety the whole time, and I had no idea. I didn't even know what anxiety was until I turned like in my 20s, which is pretty sad because I didn't know what was going on with me at all. But it was hard, growing up, especially like going to school with anxiety and being a Black girl, because people always expected me to be this big personality, and that was just not me. It was hard for me growing up making friends. I was always like super shy. Like I was never the type, and I'm trying to work on myself now, but I was never the type of person to speak to somebody first, like, or strike up a conversation. Like I was always the type to just stay quiet in class. Like I would always let friends come to me. So that's why I always had a hard time making friends, because no one really wanted to talk to me, because like they thought, like, I don't know, that I was just boring or just this boring quiet person, which I really wasn't. I just had so much anxiety, it kind of like shut that side down, that fun side down, because I am a fun person. I think I am. It was just hard for me to open up to people, because like it was hard for me to trust people, and then my anxiety on top of that was just even like worse. It just made it hard for me. I still currently don't have friends, which is okay. I have accepted that, but that's another video. At school, like growing up, this was like mostly like in middle and high school when I'm talking about school, because elementary, like, it's elementary. But like in middle and high school, like people would always be like, oh, why are you so quiet, or what's wrong, or why don't you ever talk? I would get questions like that all the time, and it's just like I couldn't even explain why. Like I just was just a quiet person. Like not everybody is gonna be loud, especially every Black girl or Black person is not gonna be loud and have a big personality. People would always assume that I was that kind of person when they first saw me. I did like to dress up and stuff. Like I still had some fashion, so I was pretty cute, I ain't gonna lie. But a lot of the time, like, people thought I was gonna be something like a talker and a social and loud and all this stuff, and it's just like that just wasn't me as a person. Like I'm still like a pretty laid back person. Like I am a laid back person. I do have my fun side, like when someone gets to know me and stuff, I bring that other side out. But whenever you first meet me, like I'm not gonna be social like that. It takes me a minute to open up to people, and some people just don't understand that at all. And it's like I feel like these people have never been around somebody that is quiet, like I don't always gotta be talking or be loud all the time. And I remember in high school, we would move a lot in my family. I was always at a different school. And in high school, when I moved to this new high school, it was really hard at first to make friends. I was super quiet, and a lot of the people at this school, especially like Black people, there wasn't really that many that were quiet like I was. Like they had some type of personality, spoke their mind and stuff like that, and I just wasn't that person. Before I joined like this group of friends in high school, we weren't close or anything, but I ended up hanging out with them in high school. But before that, they told me like, I didn't like you at first. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I thought you were stuck up when I first met you. And I'm like, what? Why? What gave you that impression? And she's like, because you didn't talk. So just because I don't talk or am loud or whatever, I'm stuck up. Like, that is the furthest away from my personality. Like, I'm far away from being stuck up. You guys, I am so annoyed right now. I'm so sorry. I keep getting interrupted trying to make this video. I have no life. And the minute I do something, somebody wants to call. Like, you could have called me when I was doing absolutely nothing. I'm sorry about the lighting, by the way. It changed. But they would think I was stuck up. And the problem is, a lot of people think that people that don't talk or that are quiet just because they don't talk to you, they are stuck up. And it's like, you don't know what that person is thinking about. You don't know what kind of person they are. Just because they're not social and talkative and, oh my gosh, hello, does not mean that they are a stuck up person. Because I'm farthest from stuck up. Like, I had so much anxiety to even say something. That's why it was so hard for me to make friends, because I didn't know how to start a conversation with people. They thought I was stuck up because I didn't start a conversation, and it's like, that's not the case. I didn't know how to start a conversation, and I was too nervous to even start a conversation, even though I wanted to start a conversation. I wanted to be friends and be social, but my anxiety wouldn't let me. A lot of people just don't understand stuff like that, especially people that don't have anxiety and either. She also brought it up and was like, "Oh, I thought you were better than us." And it's like, no, I don't think I'm better than nobody. I'm just shy. Like, I have anxiety. Like, and a lot of people just don't get it. Just because somebody doesn't speak to you right away, it's not about you. Everything is not about you. It's about the other person and what they're going through. People need to realize that, because it's serious. People just think, like, assume like, oh, she's black, so she's gonna be loud and talkative. And I feel like people always expected that from me. Like, when I first meet people, they just think I'm just this kind of person, and they had no idea that I was not at all. I was the total opposite. When people would find out how I really was, then they would just be like, boop. So that's why I didn't have no friends like that, because it was hard. I did have, like, in high school, like, I really didn't have any friends. But, like, middle school and stuff, like, I did. Because, like, I had some friends in the neighborhood, and they knew me and my personality. And so they knew who I was. It's just the outside people that did not know. Like, yes, black people exist that have anxiety and are quiet. We exist too. Yes, I have anxiety. Yes, I get shy. Yes, I get nervous around people. It happens. It's a thing, and I feel like people don't know that. There was this incident one time in 8th grade. This girl, she was white, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You know, black people are so funny." What? What are you talking about? What does that even mean? I didn't even have no words to say that, because I had so much anxiety. I couldn't even, like, defend myself or stand up for myself when somebody would say something racial like that. I felt like I had no voice or ever, and I just felt like really weak all the time, because, like, I felt like I couldn't say anything or stand up for myself. People always assume that black people are comedians, are funny, are loud, and it's just like, not everybody is like that. There's children, hold on. This is distracting. I apologize. The black kids, they were outspoken, loud, funny, and stuff. And, like, I just felt like people expected that from me too. And it's like, people need to stop assuming how people are. Not every black person is the same. Not every black person is loud. Not every black person is a comedian. Not every black person is an entertainer. This isn't talked about enough, because it's like, it's just not. Growing up, I had so much anxiety, and it was untreated. I didn't even know I had anxiety. I just thought I was a shy person. And like, growing up, I just was so confused. Like, why can't I talk? Why can't I be social with people? And it was because I had anxiety, and I got diagnosed with severe anxiety in my 20s. And I didn't even know what anxiety was, like, at all, and nothing about mental health. And it's very important for people to know. And just know, like, if you're an introverted black person with anxiety, you are not alone. And we exist, and we have a voice as well that people need to hear about, okay? We will continue on talking about more issues on how to deal with anxiety and how I dealt with it in school. But thank you so much if you are watching this video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you hearing me out, and I really want to thank you so much, like, honestly, if you are watching this video. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting out, so a subscribe would be very nice. Hit that like button too while you're at it. Oh, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'm grateful for you always. Until next time.